Hello, and welcome to my channel for news about the reports for USA. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Let's begin. A WWE veteran recently went ballistic over one of Rhea Ripley's actions, claiming she was butchering her own character. According to the veteran in question, Vince Russo, the responsibility to fix this mistake should fall on backstage legends like The Undertaker. After Ripley was attacked by Asuka post-match on Raw, where she was sprayed with the poison mist, she was later seen on social media posting pictures with others. This completely disregarded her character and kayfabe storyline. Apparently, Russo was furious about this, believing it affects how fans perceive her. Speaking about it on Writing with Russo, the WWE veteran stated, "This is the part of the business that really bothers me. Bro, you got a guy like Undertaker there. Why doesn't Undertaker take Rhea Ripley to the side and say, 'Rhea, you have got a great character. Mummy on top, you have got a great look. You have got great music. You want people to view you a certain way. If anybody knows that, it's me. Lay off that stuff.'" The WWE veteran was not really impressed with Rhea Ripley's segment, according to Vince Russo. The part where Rhea was attacked by Asuka when the latter turned heel did not really impact the audience much. Speaking on Legion of Raw, the WWE veteran stated, "I don't care what anybody says. By the time you got to that last match and the heat and all that, nobody cared. And you're in Evansville, Indiana, where there's nothing going on. Like, this is probably the biggest thing all month of the year. That last match, nothing. They could have cared less. Kyrie is turning on this one and that one is turning on that. Who freaking cares? So now we got a big tag match? For now, fans will have to stay tuned to see what is next for the Eradicator down the line." WWE has long been a stage where mistakes can either define a superstar or become a learning experience that elevates them to new heights. Recently, Rhea Ripley, one of WWE's brightest talents, has found herself under scrutiny, not for a lack of skill or in-ring prowess, but for what some insiders describe as one of her biggest mistakes. According to a WWE veteran, the situation has been compounded by the fact that even the legendary Undertaker, who has taken on a mentorship role for many in WWE's current roster, is struggling to rectify the problem. Rhea Ripley, a superstar in the spotlight. Rhea Ripley's rise in WWE has been nothing short of meteoric. From her initial appearances in NXT to becoming a multi-time champion on the main roster, Ripley has consistently demonstrated her physical dominance, unique persona, and charisma that resonates with fans. Her Riot Child persona has brought a fresh edge to WWE programming, setting her apart as one of the industry's most promising talents. However, with rapid success comes pressure, and insiders suggest that one major misstep has been negatively impacting her trajectory. While the details of this mistake are rooted in WWE's storyline and creative decisions, sources indicate that it revolves around her in-ring psychology and character alignment, areas where even talented performers can sometimes falter. The mistake that has everyone talking. According to WWE veterans, Ripley's biggest misstep involves how she has been positioned in key storylines, particularly her attempts to blend her dominant monster persona with overly technical or high-risk maneuvers. While Ripley's athleticism is unquestionable, experts say that this dual approach has sometimes diluted the impact of her character. Instead of coming across as a feared, unstoppable force, certain segments have left audiences confused about her motivations and overall identity. One veteran wrestler commented, "Rhea is an incredible athlete, and she's got the look and the presence of a top-tier WWE star, but sometimes she tries to do too much at once. There's a balance between being dominant and being versatile. Right now, it feels like she's lost some of that focus, and it's hurting her momentum." The Undertaker's role enter. The Undertaker, a WWE legend, who has not only influenced the careers of countless wrestlers, but has also served as a mentor and guide for younger talent. Given Undertaker's reputation for molding superstars into unforgettable characters, it would seem natural for him to help Ripley overcome this obstacle. However, according to insiders, even the dead man's influence has not fully addressed the issue. The veteran elaborates, "The Undertaker has tried to guide Rhea in developing a more cohesive in-ring presence. He shared insights from his own career, showing her how to combine storytelling with power moves effectively. But there's only so much guidance you can give. Ultimately, the performer has to internalize it, and that's where Rhea is struggling." Lessons from the past. The scenario isn't unprecedented in WWE. Many legends have faced challenges in mentoring emerging superstars, and sometimes even the best advice can take time to manifest on screen. Take, for instance, the careers of superstars like Brock Lesnar or Sasha Banks. Early missteps or misaligned storylines did not define them. Instead, their ability to adapt, refine, and learn from veterans helped them achieve long-term success. In Ripley's case, WWE fans and analysts suggest that the key lies in embracing her strengths rather than overextending into areas that dilute her impact. Rhea has this unique aura, says another industry insider. If she leans into her power and intensity, she doesn't need to overcomplicate her matches with high-flying spots that don't fit her character. That's what The Undertaker is trying to instill in her. Another aspect complicating Ripley's situation is WWE's creative direction. While the veteran advice from Undertaker focuses on in-ring performance and character alignment, the scripts and storylines dictated by WWE's creative team sometimes create mixed messages. A wrestler can perform perfectly, yet still appear inconsistent if the narrative is unclear or contradictory. Sometimes it's not the performer's fault at all, one insider explained. The Undertaker can mentor her on how to present herself and build a persona, but if the creative direction keeps changing, it's hard for anyone to stay on point. That's a challenge Rhea is facing. Fans have been vocal about Ripley's recent struggles, both on social media and in live events. While her talent is widely praised, there's a sense that her character could be stronger if she focused on fewer elements and leaned more heavily into her natural strengths. The combination of fan expectations, veteran mentorship, and creative inconsistencies has created a perfect storm that even The Undertaker finds challenging to navigate. Interestingly, some fans have expressed optimism, noting that Ripley's willingness to experiment and take risks is exactly what sets her apart. "Rhea is learning," one fan commented online. Even Undertaker had growing pains in his early career. Mistakes don't define her, they prepare her for something bigger. The road ahead, despite the current challenges, there is a clear path forward for Rhea Ripley. Mentorship from legends like The Undertaker, paired with focused creative storytelling, could help her reach the next level. WWE veterans suggest that embracing her dominant monster persona fully, while selectively incorporating other elements, will make her character more compelling and coherent. The veteran perspective remains hopeful. Rhea has everything it takes to be a top star. She just needs to internalize the lessons, trust her instincts, and focus on what makes her unique. Even The Undertaker can't fix everything for her. It's ultimately about her commitment to her craft. Rhea Ripley's journey in WWE continues to be a story of growth, resilience, and learning. Mistakes, while scrutinized, are part of the process of becoming a top-tier performer. Even with the guidance of a legend like The Undertaker, overcoming missteps requires patience, focus, and self-awareness. The coming months will likely be pivotal for Ripley, offering opportunities to solidify her place as one of WWE's most formidable and memorable superstars. As fans, analysts, and insiders watch closely, one thing is clear: Rhea Ripley has the talent, the drive, and the support to turn this challenging moment into a defining chapter of her career. And while The Undertaker's guidance is invaluable, it is Ripley's own evolution that will ultimately determine whether she transforms one of her biggest mistakes into a stepping stone toward greatness.